Hey, I'm back. I hope you guys didn't go anywhere. I just thought maybe it was buffering so much on my end. I thought it might be better to pop out and start again. I'm back. Yeah. So I hope everyone's just still watching. Sorry about that. Just way too much buffering. So hi, thanks. Thanks for sticking with me. I was, I'm still getting a bit of buffering on this end. Hopefully it'll clear up. But I'll keep going. So yeah. Hi Terry Solaris. Hi Greta. Hi Robin Arvin. Hi Sandra Henderson. Now part 2. I've got take 2 written down. So going back first, I just did that reading just very quickly on Will Trump resign, and I'll just do another 3 cards just to look at that. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups lost for him, 8 of Pentacles, looking at it, 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups walking away. That's a bit of a King of Cups, 7 of Swords. You know what? I don't think he will. I think he's going to try and hold out. So if he's not, he might. The first one I said just on the other one, he could possibly resign if sanity prevails. But that one just was like, no, I'm going to defy all odds. But Biden's there saying, look, he's going to do something really bad. He's a danger. Pelosi's there. They all know he's a danger. Anyway, so if he doesn't resign, I don't have any instance. Oh, they've arrested Tiger King again. Oh, what for this time? Apart from that mullet. Will they invoke the 25th? Let's see. 9 of Cups. Yes. The Devil. No. 9 of Swords. No. King of Swords, maybe. 2 of Swords reversed. I'm going to go with the yes on that. Shouldn't be reversed. 4 of Cups, they can't. That's still up in the air. They can't make up their friggin' minds. It's not up to the Democrats can't do it. It's got to be the Republicans to do it. Mike Pence flip-flopping. Mike Pence. It's Mike Pence. Disappointing news. They're not going to do it. What a bunch of weak assholes. They need to do it. I really hope I'm wrong with that. I really hope I'm wrong with both readings. I really hope he does resign, and I really hope that if he doesn't, if he refuses to, that they invoke the 25th and keep him out of the way till after the election. Hi, Linda B. Okay. So will Nancy Pelosi's bill to invoke, will Nancy Pelosi's bill for a committee to examine the health and the fitness of a president pass. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. That's a disappointing news. So, will it pass? Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, I'm scratching my nose. It's a bit itchy. Hope returns, recovery. Return of hope. That's the world. That's a big yes. That's a new journey. Judgment reversed. Denial. Denial. That's a no. Tower reversed, but that's a yeah. The Tower reversed. That's a big thing. That is oppression, disaster. That is just, yeah. Fear of change. People fear having something like this because if it's not truly bipartisan or independent, people fear that it can be abused. I think there's fears of abuse. Four of Swords reversed. So that's anxiety, burnout. This is Trump. This is Trump. Now, it doesn't apply to him, this new bill. Manipulation. This is reversed too. So this is you know, they're not going to be able to get the commitment for it. Temperance reversed. You know, excess stealing, out of control. You know, everything that's going on. Trump is really mixed in with this. Trump is the reason that this is being brought forward. Okay, this is the reason it's being brought forward, but I don't think it is going to succeed. Ten of Cups reversed. You know, it can be broken marriage, but in this time, I think it's a broken relationship. Trump has broken the relationship, not just between parties, that bipartisan relationship that did at one time exist, but between the American people and government, federal government, their trust in the office of the presidency, their trust in the ability in the system. He's broken it. Not like all the day-to-day running of the system, but the system itself of the executive branch, the Congress, you know, I can't remember what the Congress is called, what branch it is, and the judiciary branch, SCOTUS. He's broken the trust of the American people in that triad of government. That bill is, yeah, so they can get Biden out of office and put Kamala. The bill's not going to go anywhere. The bill's, it's not going to get the support. But she's put it, I think she knows it's not going to get the support. The guy who introduced it knows it's not going to get the support. It would be really surprising if it did, but she's doing it to highlight the seriousness of what can happen when someone like Trump is put in power. Someone as mentally unstable as Trump is in that position. And make no bones about it, he is mentally unstable. Yeah, I'm not going to read on Chris Christie. Well, I can. I'll do a quick reading on Chris Christie. Like I said, I understand he's one of the most corrupt governors there's ever been and stuff. But seeing him dressed in that baseball uniform, it made me laugh so hard. It's just like, and you don't want anyone to suffer the worst of the to die from this. So, yeah. So, yeah. And I have to say, he takes the ribbing, I think, pretty good. So, but anyway, that doesn't change the fact that he did so much wrong. Hi, New Beginnings. No, he won't. Yeah. But I can't stop it. Every time I think of Chris Christie, I think of that baseball uniform. I think of Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and I get a smile. I can't stop it. Okay. Yes, they cancelled it because Trump said, no, I'm not going to do a virtual debate. So Biden's camp went, fine, we're going to schedule a town hall for this, a virtual town hall for that date. So, hi, Karen Inge. Hi, New Beginnings. So, Chris Christie, what's how are things looking for Chris Christie? He's giving up. He's standing his ground, but he's mentally close to giving up. Things aren't good for him. There is a chance. He does have a chance of standing his ground. But I've pulled 9 cards. And apart from these two, he does have a chance, the Magician, of standing his ground and coming through this. But those are the only two that aren't reversed. Yeah. The doctors, the doctors, they're doing everything they can, but they're not meeting this. They're not, struggling. They're overwhelmed. He's not doing good. Extreme torment. Oh, that's 9 swords. Sorry. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Setbacks. This is setbacks. He's got a small chance of coming through it, but it's not looking good. So yeah, that's Chris Christie. Let's have a look at Bar. The other thing I want to look at is this plot against Governor Whitmer, which I feel they were very close to doing. Yeah, it was like pretty imminent. I want to have a look and see if there's any more of that. But anyway, Lindsay Graham. Lindsay Graham. King of Swords. Chaos. He's fighting chaos at the moment. Trying to get through this agenda. The White House. Blocked creativity. Rejection. False starts, delays. Again, this is, you know, Four of Swords reversed. Anxiety, burnout. He's certainly not in the best physical condition. You know, moving on, recovery. He's got this as well. No setbacks. I don't think he has it yet, but I think he's in danger of getting it. And if he does get it, but he's also, he'd be in a lot of danger if he did get it. But I don't think he's got it yet. He's not in a good place physically at the moment. He's stretched, he's worn out. McConnell has virtually just backed off and said, hey, you deal with it. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that feeling, is that McConnell's just backed off and said, you deal with him. I'm not going anymore. Has McConnell backed off? Has McConnell abandoned the party? That's Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm not doing it. He's yeah, McConnell's just backed off. He's throwing Lindsay Graham under a bus. You know, I want one, but it's up to you to make it happen. What a nice guy. Well, guess what? He might be in for disappointing news, McConnell. Okay. Those cards. William Barr. I'm opening up myself more to spirit and to energy, and it's interesting. Something you've got to be careful with. You can't rush into it. You've got to do a little steps, I think. So yeah. Oh, Mitch McConnell's just, yeah. Oh, yeah. How is Pompeo feeling at the moment? And Barr, because I'll tell you what, Trump went after both of them. bar for not indicting his political enemies on this phone interview, and Pompeo for God knows what. Nothing clear there. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, he will release more of Hillary Clinton's emails. And what are they going to prove? So, okay, what does Pompeo, what will Pompeo achieve by releasing? Will it have any impact? Devil recovery. It's a sign of getting out of an abusive situation. Basically, oh my goodness, basically it's just going to be temperance reverse. It's you know, it's not going to do him any good. Eight of Wands, it's going to, and again, it's reversed. This is going to backfire on him big time, you know. It's going to cause him problems. People don't care. It's not. It's going to put him out in the cold. It's going to, you know, put an end to all the talk about what her emails are about. The Five of Wands reverse. It's you know, it's going to resolve the whole issue, but not for him. It's just going to put an end to the whole issue. You know, he's a little bit delusional. It's just going to reveal that it was all just nothing, that it was, you know, a bid to fool the American people. That's all this is going to do. Oh, got the lovers here, so he's going to make. He's probably Trump's probably going to be happy. Why is he doing it? It's probably to get himself back into Trump's good books, which it probably will. But it's, you know, people are just going to say, you know, it's just, if he releases those emails, it's just going to put an end to all this drama about Hillary's emails. And, oh, they're going to doctor some. But I think that's going to be proven. But it's just going to put an end to it, end the abuse, and it's going to end her abuse. So, you know, look what was on the bottom of the deck there. You know, new start, recovery, moving on. It's going to end the whole issue. Okay, so what is Pompeo's future? With Trump getting it in, I'll do a bridge layout here. What is in Pompeo's immediate future? Apathy. An offer he doesn't want. The heart of the matter, Knight of Wands. EIG investigations. Challenge to consider is Trump. Incoming change. Too many choices. Commitment issue. The outcome for him is Page of Wands reversed. No, Page of Cups reversed. An immature break-up dependence. He's going to leave. He's going to have to resign, I think. Is he going to have to resign? Yeah, there's Trump. And here's Trump as well. Trump wants to get rid of him because he knows something about Trump's money, or he's found something out. Yeah, that's going to put an end to a new start. Moving on. It's going to put an end. But I think Pompeo is going to end up resigning. He's going to be a rat. William Barr. What's going to happen with William Barr? Let's have a look. Hi, Bonnie Russell. Hi, Christine Thomas. If I haven't said your name, it's because I haven't seen it. Okay. Did you see Ted Cruz on the telly saying that, you know, it looks like Texas is going to see he called it a bloodbath with regard to the Democrats. Oh, I've never trusted Pompeo. Trump wants to die in the White House. Trump doesn't want to die. He's scared. I was watching Whimsy. She did a short video yesterday sometime about how she feels that offer of, you know, we're giving you the honour of resigning now moment, like they did with Nixon, and she feels like that the reason he left Walter Reed was because they were talking about doing tests that he didn't want them to do. Hi, Karen Hardinge. Hi, Christine Thomas. Pompeo. He wants to get rid of Pompeo. Anyway, Barr. What's going on with Barr? Investigations. End of abuse. Devil reversed. End of abuse. Now, he's been abusing his position. He has painted himself into a corner. He's, you know, restrictions, isolation. He might be put under house arrest. This is the King of Cups, but it's not a good King of Cups. This isn't Biden. This is the reverse King of Cups. Abusive. Yeah, abusing his position. There's investigations into his abuse of his position. The end of the abuse is coming, and he has he's going to go on the defensive. He's really feeling paranoid about things. Whitby! That bloody rooster across the road. He's really feeling defensive about things, and he's starting to feel a bit paranoid. So the end of the abuse, and he's feeling defensive and a bit paranoid. Ooh, haunted by his past actions. It's all going to come back and bite him in the butt. He's looking for support. He's looking for support. He's going to have to carry the burden. Trump's mad at him. Trump's mad at him. He can't count on Trump's support. This is the Mad King too, so it's a bit of not just his abuses, but Trump's abuses. The Mad King support. He's going to look for Trump to support, but Queen of Wands reversed. They're going to come after him aggressively. They are going to come after him aggressively. What's on the bottom for him? Ooh, Tower reversed. Tower reversed. Disaster averted, but oppression. Oppression. He's not going to be able to go anywhere. What else is underneath that? Oh, cold, calculating. Trump's thrown him to the wind. End of one journey. He is going to have to resign out in the cold. I think he's near to resigning. He might even be told, look, don't resign, we're going to have to, you know, it'll be worse. They might even have, there's no reason they can't go in and arrest the Attorney General. They can remove him, I think. I think they're telling him resign, because, you know, resign and get your shit together, because we'll be coming after you. We're not going to give you any leeway, any sympathy, you know. I'm giving you the courtesy of time here to go and get lawyers sorted, this and that. Will he do it? Will he resign? Hey, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Hi, Edna May. Hi, Anne H. Hi, J Cat Lady. Will Barr resign? Yes. Baby. Yes. Yes. Baby. No. Yes. 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 He's going to resign, and pretty soon, I think, too. I just see house arrest popped into my mind with that 8 of Swords confinement. He's not going to be able to go anywhere. Okay, who else has got oh, I don't think he's going to, is Barr going to be there for the election? Let's just go with straight, no reversal, and see what they say. Is Barr going to be in office? Is Barr going to still be the AG at the election? Oh, that medical evaluation, that's nothing. That is a stunt, and it has no, absolutely no validity to it at all. Anyone believing that is just, hi, Anne H. Oh, yeah, they will. They will spray it. They will deep clean everything. They will completely sanitize it, you know. Is Barr going to be the AG at the election? Will Barr resign before the election? It's a walking away card. Ships coming in. He's done with it. He's barely hanging on. Barely hanging on to the things that matter to him. And I think this can represent family as well. He might. He's sick of the manipulating and the lies and the judgment. He's willing to accept the judgment of the people. He doesn't want to interfere with it. He's had it. He's had it. He's got the Tower here. We've got the Star card. We've got the King of Swords. We've got him. Yeah. We've got Judgment. Here's Trump. Accept the judgment. He's trying to tell Trump, oh, this is why Barr's going after it. This is why Trump's going after Barr. Barr's trying to tell him you're going to have to accept the judgment of the American people. Now, there's some concern that in some Biden in some key battleground states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, he's actually under in those states where Hillary was at the same state. She didn't win enough electoral college votes, so there is some real concern that the Democrats Biden won't get enough electoral college votes. Will Biden win the electoral college? Will Biden win the electoral college? There's something that Ted Cruz is worried. Does Texas have a lot of electoral college votes? Now we are talking about, I've just moved on from Barr and I'm looking at will Biden win the electoral college vote? They're spending the money, they're spending the resources. There might be a little bit of legal tussle. It might take a while to confirm it. Judgment. It's on the bottom. Rest. Sitting pretty, but anxiety. Empress. There's a lot of good cards here, but there's a couple of worrying ones. The Page of Swords. The Nine of Swords. And the apathy. But that is countered by the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, slow, might take a while. Judgment. Queen of Wands, sitting pretty. It's a good card to have. And the Empress is a good card to have. So, yes, I think he will, but there's going to be possibly a little bit of delay. There's going to be some states where they were hoping to get that they don't. But I think they're going to get states which they didn't expect to get too. I think he will win the Electoral College, but it's not going to be a huge wave. You know what I mean? What they, yeah, I think he will. He will get it, but it's going to be a bit of a delay there. It's going to be tighter than they think. Okay, let's just have a look again. Will Biden win the Electoral College? Empress has come up again. That's the second time she's come up. Getting away with it. But that's, chance of them being stolen. Temperance is good. Temperance is good. A good balance. Transition. Knight of Cups. King of Cups. That's Biden. That's Biden. He didn't come up before. There's that slow, indicating that might take a bit of time. There's some loss here. Tower, change, chaos. Then we've got the Tower, but the Towers can be changed. It's not necessarily, it can be upheaval. It can be unwanted change. Well, Trump doesn't want that change. And this can be changed too. The Knight of Swords can indicate change too. So there's change there. Oh, I'm wondering if it's going to take time, and it looks like he might have lost, but then there'll be a change. I don't know. It's going to take time. It's not going to be a blue wave in the colleges. I think Biden could win with like 20, 30, 40%, and it's still going to be tight in the colleges. Will Trump win the Electoral College? Don't like asking, but you gotta. I did read on him, Edna May, earlier in this video. He's not doing too good. He does have a chance of surviving, but it's still not looking good. Night, Sandra Henderson. Will Trump win the Electoral College? Hi, Sue Terra. Ooh, victory. Ooh, not so much. Truth coming out. Illusion, delusion. Communication. Ooh, painted himself into a corner. Retirement. Ooh. Isolation. Eighth cup, overwhelming emotion. You know what? I think it might look at some stages if he's won it. Movement beyond. Moving on. Russia, moving on. I think it might look as though he's won it early on, but as more votes come in, and yeah, Wheel of Fortune coming to an end. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, he's got to. I asked what I asked in my head, what does Biden, you know, Biden shouldn't concede. Should Biden, you know, Biden shouldn't concede. I said that to myself, and then these three cards came out. Change, inevitable change, new leadership, new creativity, new partnerships. I'm going to claim he has the Electoral College, but he's not. But he won't. He won't. He's going to claim early on that he has the Electoral College, but he won't. Because of delays in voting and all that. It might look like he has them, but he won't. Let's have a look and ask the question, who will be inaugurated into the White House? Who will be inaugurated on January 2021? Who will be inaugurated on 21st of January 2021? Plans, setting free, anxiety, judgment, King of Pentacles, ships coming in, new opportunities, new creativity, new leadership, High Priestess, sharing, new journey, strength, loss, Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, hanging on, Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, change, unwanted change, the Emperor, unwanted change into the position, walking away, victory, wishes fulfilled, new partnerships, hope, out in the cold, heartbreak, battled, page of swords, apathy, movement, momentum, temperance. I haven't seen either of them yet. Abuse of power, the sun, wheel of fortune, change. Ah, Biden. New journeys, some conflict, some confusion, inevitable change for the better, retirement, assessment, abuse, apathy, sick of the abuse, yeah, movement on, yeah, it's going to be Biden. There might be times when you guys are going to feel despair. You're going to feel a loss of hope. Hi, Tracy Walker from Queensland. You're going to feel like this is never going to end. And that when the United States and the world are never going to be able to get rid of this maniac, but you will. He came up first. I just kept going and reading the cards, and you know, there's Trump. He didn't come out first, you know. And look what followed Biden, the White House. Happy emotional news, overflowing emotion. Then what's following Trump? Investigations, confusion, theft, tumbled Republican Party, him having to stand his ground, justice. Whereas before, ooh, Nancy Pelosi sending a Doberman Pinscher up his butt, the devil. Yeah. Whereas before, Biden was wish fulfillment, you know, the sunshine, change, new journeys. Yeah. Biden's going to be inaugurated as the president on the 21st of January 2021. Hey, Sweet P68. Hang in there, guys. Is it 100 days until January 21st? They're going to be turbulent. They're going to be, you know, they could be dark in many instances, but you will get through it. You will have people all over the world sending prayers and strength and love to you guys, to the American people. I don't think they're going to execute Trump. Unless he goes to Russia. Trump might not want to take refuge in Russia because Putin is not happy with him. No, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't, you know, might put him in jail, but does Pence have the virus? Poor bloody fly probably caught it. I sent the fly. Carrying a burden, he's embattled. He's standing his own. Family. Yeah, he might have it. If he doesn't have it, he's going to get it soon. I hopped on Facebook the other day, and there's a picky of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I sent the fly. And the first thing I thought of was the old Ace of Base song, I Saw the Sign. I saw the sign. I opened up my eyes and saw the signs. That's the immediate thing. First thing I thought was, I sent the fly. Thank you, Christine Thomas. So now it's been going through my head for days. I sent the fly. Hi, Linda. Hi, Renee. Any more questions, guys? How's Putin feeling? Let's have a look at that. How is Putt feeling? How is Putin feeling? Oh, that's the other thing I was looking at. Don't we death on somebody? And just, yeah, just generally. I don't think it would. I would think that he'd be a martyr. If he died in office, he'd be a martyr for a lot of right-wing quasars for years. Nobody needs that. How is Putin? How does he feel about this? Well, he's abusing his power. Loss of support. He's pissed. He feels let down. Should have always known it was going to come to this. A false night, like he's put his support behind a false night. A weak man who's bad news all along. Not going to be out. Hey, this is going to stick with him in Russia for ages. They're going to rub his nose in it. This is Russia, okay, but not Putin. Russia. This is the Russian people. He's not got a lot of time to worry about it. He's not going to be able to stand his ground here. He isn't. He's not going to be. He's weak. He's weakening. Exposure. He's feeling very exposed. His hold over Russia is going to be crashing down soon. The imbalance is going to end. Could be a female leader comes out of all this. He's feeling impotent. It's just and he's losing strength. Imbalance, injustice, feeling impotent, losing losing strength. Judgment's coming for him. He's not in a good place. Not in a good place. Now, the militia. What? Join my dad's army. Oh, my God. Do you know? Has he got a frigging clue? Join my father's army? Has he got a frigging clue? He needs to go get his little dictionary and look up the word sedition. That's Don Jr., everyone. So, is there going to be more trouble from right? It's a grand bucks to row out. I'm going to do this reading, and then I'm going to do some oracle cards for you guys. Okay, and then I'll be finishing. Don Jr.'s just put himself in the crosshairs. In fact, I'll do a quick reading. Don Jr. going to end up in jail for federal crime, for federal. Don Jr. going to end up in jail. He's not going to a good place. Yeah, his past actions and his past words going to come back and bite him in the ass. Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're gonna, I think they're going to make him an offer. Plead guilty. Ten of Coins. King of Coins. Ace of Coins. Embattled. Nine of Wands. Temperance. Suppressed. Tampered down. Balance, harmony, patience, self-control. Moderation, self-control. Chariot, movement away. He is going to be, he might get away with it very squeaky, but saying, not calling them to arms or anything, but he's coming close to it. He's going to end up in a lot of shit that he might only get out of the worst of it by taking an offer. We'll do some reading. I'll have a look at him tomorrow. Okay. Is there going to be more militia action, more plots against democratic leaders by right-wing groups? Are there more plots, more planned action against democratic leaders, such as the one against Gretchen Whitmer? And there's going to be more of those coming out. There's going to be more danger. Oh, someone's going to talk. Seven of Cups. Castles in the air. Magicians. They think they have everything they need, but they're deluding themselves. It's all talk, talk, talk. There's talk of it. Movement. More movement. Investigations. Every one of these groups are currently being investigated and watched. They're not going to be, they're deluding themselves if they think that they can get. These guys were watched from the first day when they rocked up at the Capitol building in Michigan. They were watched from the first day. They're being assessed. Their money's being, their shared money laundering's being looked into. Lovers, their partnerships, who they're talking to. Whew, these guys, there are plans, but it's all going to be disappointed for them. The world. Knight of Wands, investigators, Queen of Cups. Knight of Swords, chaos. Look, there's no more plots, but I'd say there are plans for them to try and cause chaos as much as they can, because they know now that they're being watched. So this group of idiots have put every other group of idiots right back in the crosshairs, even more so. And it's not just going to be the FBI watching them, it'll be the ATF. There'll even be, you know, if there's any international ties, so that'll bring in the CIA. Okay, so they were definitely talking about more of these ideas, but these guys been caught and it's caused them to do something incredibly smart. Stop and think. Now let's see. What cards? Okay, Beyond Lemuria by Easy Way. Gorgeous cards, absolutely gorgeous cards. I'm going to draw three. We'll see what they have to say. So, I'm going to draw three cards. guide. Card 1, Earth Star Chakra, Initiation. Card 2, Journey to Wholeness. Card 3, New Blueprints, New Plans. That's a good one. And Journey to Wholeness, good one. And Earth Star Chakra, Initiation. Things have begun. That's the first card. Earth Star Chakra. Oneness, collective consciousness, anchoring transmissions from the higher realms, sacred earth knowledge. Working within with grid lines. Put intention into meaningful parts of your life. Put your intention. You know, if you haven't gone out to vote yet, if you haven't sent in your ballot, do it. That's your intention. Because it's going to have such an effect on your life and the balance of your life in the future. Be anchored. And also be anchored. Ground yourself. Ground yourself as well. Don't let despair or panic or anxiety win in the coming months. Keep grounded. You've initiated the change by voting. Journey to wholeness. It's just about loving yourself and others from a sense of wholeness, exactly as you are right now. It's from this place that healing can take place. The initiation, going out and voting, it's from there that healing can take place. We may find ourselves in relationships or scenarios where we can see great potential. Acknowledge the full picture of the spectrum. It's saying, look at the whole picture. Don't just focus on what Donald Trump wants to scare you with. Look at the whole picture. So when it looks like Trump may be gaining, look at the whole picture overall and realize that, you know, he only wants you to focus on one little thing. New blueprints. Take action, take a step, no matter how small. Ignite an upward spiral. Make a positive change. Ethics, compassion, creating a ripple of light. In going out and voting, you're creating a new blueprint for the country. Inspiring action. And it will create a ripple of light in the world. You're part of the bigger picture, a greater story, and your actions, your choices, your presence are making a difference. Hang on to that belief. You have more power than you realize. Focus on what you can do and do it well. Change takes time. So make plans and start now. How many times have people come out and said, make your plan to vote? You know? Yeah, it's just so that's the messages from the cards. I'm going to leave now and let you guys get on with going to sleep in some cases, or getting on with your day if you're over here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. And you know, I do appreciate it so much. It's yeah, I appreciate it more than you know, at the drop of a hat. So thank you so much. Stay safe.